ladies and gentlemen, to the last game of the day for the Rec League. What do we got? We got Raptors versus Mountain, and I'm joined
Let's
here.
go!
Yeah, as you can see, I'm joined here by Brian the Broken, returning for another cast. How's it going, Brian?
It's going good. This is nice. I don't have to necessarily be the producer. I just get to be the beautiful caster and guest to your stream.
Oh
So
yeah,
let's go, fam.
definitely a beautiful caster is all I can say. So I think both these teams, I think, are basically guaranteed to make it into playoffs, right?
That is 100% not true.
Oh my God, who can you?
So, so the implications here are
Implications.
if Mountain goes 0-2 to Raptors, and then there is a chance that Ocean 2-0s Mountain, then Ocean will make it into playoffs over Mountain. So things are
Oh,
getting definitely a little tricky for the Ocean Dream, but it's relying on a 2-0 from Raptors. So I don't know how much JMU and the boys have Venmoed into the pockets of the Raptor Bank, but hopefully it's enough.
wow. Definitely could go either way, I guess. Or I guess, stuff can happen. The end of season, Everyone's
Anything can happen. I
everyone's
mean,
getting
Eric could
excited.
beat Bramble for all
I
we know.
mean, just
Shout out to the drafting coaches over at
uh
Brambles Inc.
yep.
because that one was a
Oh yeah.
banger, and also props to Air for
Yep,
playing
yep,
at
yep.
like Chad's.
Yep,
Um,
yeah, they
but
did
yeah,
pretty well.
I mean I'm excited for this matchup. I think that there's finally going to be a good both Chad Maddock and Delta haven't really had a ton of challenge. Delta being challenged a little bit by Endo, who had basically one of the most pop off weeks. But Charismatic's been having a hell of a season and a ton of impact on the map. And I think that these two players in particular are just so strong. And it's time for them to kind of go head to head finally. And we're going to see the battle of the tops.
You think it comes down to top lane here?
I mean, it comes down to a lot. I think it comes down to a ton of things. I mean, there's a lot of things. So we have top jungle. We got Rune versus Dutch Clutch. Rune has been having a really, really strong season on Hecarim. He
Yeah.
is 5-1 on the champion. I think Raptor. How many wins does Raptors have? Raptors has
There you go.
5 wins. So every single win has been on Hecarim.
On Hecarim, do you think they're gonna ban that away? We will see. Shen's already taken off the board.
Yep, Shen being taken off the board, Thresh being taken away from Timberland, Timberland with the infamous Thresh, the Timmy Thresh.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I like the Shen takeaway from Charismatic. His Shen is so oppressive. Zoe being taken away from Pogs, who's just been popping off with that champion, really just flexing because he's a for fun player. So got to take away the for fun champ.
He is 3-1 on that, which is kind of scary.
And then we're going to see the Urgot being taken away. So 2 top lane bans against Charismatic. Whereas kind of a smattering of bans, actually really just all kind of feeling like they're focused at like that mid lane, bot lane flex. And here it is, the first pick Hecarim for the side of Mountain. Let's go. Push him.
Yeah, don't let Rune have that, right?
Right. I mean, like, it's just like, it's science, right? If this person has not won yet, let us try this experiment where Rune magically does not get Hecarim. What is the result?
Whoa.
The result is Soraka.
Interesting. I mean, I played against an Earth Soraka today and it was very annoying. I'm not sure how she does in. Oh, okay. We got a battle of like the centaur sort of people.
Yeah, no, these girls got hooves, just like I like them. So some hoof ladies out on the rift. Soraka being one of Emily's best champs. Found out that Emily is awesome.
Emily is honestly a ingenious name.
Ingenious
and what
name.
a nice person. That's all I'm saying. That brief interaction I had, very nice. But
that's good. I love this pick from the top lane. Yeah. Sorry to cut you off.
No.
Camille is such a good top laner, and it is full of like you could just like turn a matchup so hard. And if they're gonna lock in this Aurelia, which we're gonna get we don't get this in Rec League all the time. You know what you get in Rec League? You get the Orange, you get the Shens, you get the Zax, the Maokais, but you do not always get the fillet that is Aurelia and Camille in the top lane. So I'm pumped for this. We're here to have a good time.
Yeah, I think. Honestly, I think however top goes could determine the way this game swings because both those champions can just show up, one shot the enemies like squishies, and then just like keep fighting. Doesn't even matter.
Yeah, and like that being said, Camille is just in a more meta state. Camille's in a stronger spot, and when ahead is up there
Disgusting.
as one of the is up there as one of the most oppressive champions, right? You put them in the Hextech ultimatum, and they just can't get away, which means you just get to kill them, and you can just kind of rinse and repeat that. So like if this game starts swinging one way or the and like likewise with Aurelia has so much mobility, able to kind of dodge out on the hook
Definitely a
shots.
higher skill cap, I think, though, on Aurelia.
Correct, I would say so.
So
And let's just catch up on the bans real quick. 5 support bans at Timberland.
that's hilarious.
I mean, granted, the Morgana ban can go towards the Galio, but the Galio is already locked in.
Could be Galio support. Could be. Probably not, but could be.
Could be.
Also,
And then we're seeing
Camille
the
Galio
rounded
is
out.
disgusting.
It's true. And then seeing the rounded out bands here, the Caitlyn and Ash from. Oh, excuse me, I got the little burpees.
You just pick Blitzcrank. I love
Dude,
it. I love
so
Tim.
good.
Oh,
Dude,
Tim.
that's so good.
Seta, and Taraka, hook either of those. You're in a pretty good spot. That is a spicy bot lane, especially like when Samira really it's so helpful when your support brings CC. She pairs so well with like a Leona or Nautilus because that enables like her passive, which like is another like knockup,
Right,
which is disgusting.
you extend the knockup, right?
Ooh, Kassadin. Oh, that's a pretty free lane for Kassadin. Way better in matchup than say if Cop was on Tristana.
Sure. And I like that because right now there is a good amount of early game pressure. So, like, you have that bridge to get to that late game. Aurelia and Lilia can both do a lot of work in that early game. Lilia is everywhere on the map.
I feel like Lilia and Aurelia also scale very well too.
They do.
So
Yeah.
kind
I mean, Aurelia into certain matchups doesn't is like cannot act as Aurelia into certain matchups doesn't have that early game agency.
Yep.
But in this matchup against Camille, like you're just it's like a slugfest, right? This is like whoever hits their abilities better and more often is winning this duel.
If Charismatic can dodge the E coming out from Delta, if he can dodge it by like queuing to a minion and get like the ultimate outplay, that I feel like that's if he can not get CC by the Camille, I think Aurelia wins the fight. But if Camille hits the ability, she'll win. Oh my god.
I just wonder what the thought process is. Like, I mean, we know Raptors. They're the for fun team. For fun, they're just cyberbullying Timmy and who just ends up picking the Blitzcrank. It doesn't feel like it was super effective. And like you pick a bot lane that's not particularly good against Blitzcrank. So I mean, like honestly, like if I were in their position, I would have thought maybe like Pogs, who's been pogging off this season, maybe try and get him in a matchup. I mean, he is definitely a beneficial matchup for scaling, but Cop is still on a comfort pick with the Galio. Cop in general loves to play these supportive mid laner styles. He loves to be everywhere on the map. He likes the new. He likes the Galios. So he's going to be feeling pretty comfortable, even if he isn't necessarily having the most pressure on the Kassadin. He's still going to be able to impact the rest of the map in a great way.
The thing is, when you're going against champions like that, particularly in the mid lane, like something that scales slowly, you either want something that will scale harder, or like something that doesn't have kill pressure, not something that scales, but something that doesn't have kill pressure, like a Galio, who does have ridiculous base damage, but if you play it smart, he should never be able to like outplay you and kill you. So picking you either pick a hard scaling champion like Kassadin, or you pick something that can roam a lot and then go impact the other lanes. Because Galio's a tank at the end of the day, and you're not gonna really be able to pick something that's just gonna be able to like burst him out and kill him, you know. So you either have to pick something that scales or like go somewhere else to pick up your kills and your advantages.
Yeah,
so I think
definitely
going the Kassadin out of the two, you know, and also that's solid late game insurance as long as you're not behind like 10 kills.
I really like both team comps. So one thing is I do think that the ease of execution lies on the side of Mountain, right? They have a very good, I mean, they don't have necessarily a traditional AD carry, but neither is Senna a traditional AD carry. But they do have a couple tanks, they've got some utility, and then they've got good forms of engage, and they've got the DPS. Versus on the side of Mountain, if you start falling behind and you guys start getting snowballed on, like you got to be willing to have the cojones to make the big plays because you're playing on such a nice edge in order to kind of like play above your gold, play above the gold lead that you might be
Think,
not having.
I mean, what is it? Now I just gotta like remember which team's which. But yeah, Mountain's all about like going in. You got the Camille and then the Galliol coming down. You have the Hecarim, and then you have like the Samira jumping in with her ult, and then Blitzcrank. It's like their pick potential. But then you have the Senna ult, you have the Soraka ult to like counter those engages and like live long enough so like the team can show up.
Mm-hmm.
So you kind of have someone who wants to withstand the storm and the people who just want to throw their faces at you.
Yep.
But we get to get some good fake and Nudian stack counts on this
On the Senna.
on Senna. I was like, it's not Samira's the other one.
Not Senna or not Samira. There's no Nasus, so it's got to be Senna.
Yeah, no Thresh. No. No one has Dark Harvest. Actually, no. Someone has Dark Harvest. We get 2 Fig Newton stack checks.
Let's go. And it's not the Dark Harvest Nunu that Cop went for. That was some spicy stuff. But yeah, I mean, in terms of rune choices, nothing too insano here. We are seeing the Grasp for Camille, who's going for maybe not the Conqueror, but I think that's okay. I think it's fine.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, pretty much pretty standard across the board.
Really need to make a page so I can show this page while we're loading in, but I keep forgetting when we're not in. And there's just like overlay in front of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel you, dude.
Because I'm like,
I feel
should be able to see what skins. Nightbringer Soraka splash art.
Oh no, don't worry about it. Yeah, you don't need to show them the skins.
Oh, that's why people show up.
There's no good way to display it and have it not look like ass. So I'd rather just like talk over it.
All I'm saying is that very interesting that Senna took exhaust and Soraka took barrier. So they do not have a heal in the bot lane there. I feel like Soraka should have taken heal if the Senna's gonna go exhaust. I guess they have so many heals in that lane.
Right. So I mean, like you had like heal does give like the 2v2 utility, but like I don't know. I understand why they might have gone for it. But yeah, I don't know. Hopefully it comes in handy. I think maybe they're just hoping that maybe having you got your pickle mug?
My pickle mug. This is the first time I've used it right now.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean, the fanny pack's over there.
You got your Aurelian Soul blanket?
Yep, that's
it's on the back of your chair.
Oh my god, it actually has been there for a while. Aurelian Soul.
Yeah, I can see it.
Yep. That was fun.
Yeah, good job playing the Aurelian Soul game. You should have played it twice. I don't know.
I should have.
I don't know why you didn't.
It would have also sucked against Tristana.
Maybe.
Probably. Maybe. Probably not as bad. At least I have wave clear.
But yeah, back to this.
To this game, we were just talking about Kassadin and how Kassadin has some bad matchups.
Yes, and Galio is not it. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I mean, in general, Raptors has been popping off. They've been having. Yeah. I mean, I think they are definitely better than their record shows, as we kind of talked about on Wrecked After Dark this week, and are just kind of in a sense of as a team are just scaling. So I'm excited to check it out. And also, if you enabled the objective timers, just go down to the little eye window and you can enable them.
Here.
Should be at the bottom.
It's just up there. That's so good.
You got it?
Instead of it, oh man, things I forgot to do. Oh man, hold on, sorry. Interface changed. Wait, where the?
We're learning new things every day here at the
I swear they changed this. Did they change this?
Change what?
My mini map is too big and I can't figure out how to change it.
You pressed escape game. No, interface. Yeah, escape interface. Oh, what?
They changed this. Is all I'm saying. Didn't they? This looks different. People, am I crazy? Oh my god, actually, okay, we can deal with minimaps later. Things I forgot to change in my 2 hours off. Decided to go do some solo queue. But we have an invade. Tim leading the way with the Blitzcrank.
Yeah.
But
here we.
Yeah, they warded. They saw this. Look at that ward. That ward right there. That is so smart. They're not gonna get anything off this. These people, and the counter invade, just getting vision.
Yep, just gonna do a little bit of loop-de-doop here and walk right on over that ward. It's gonna give over a lot of information. Meanwhile, up in the top side, we're going to see Charismatic, Rune, and Pogs just kind of sitting on that blue buff and hopefully trying to take that away. We'll see if whether or not they kind of ever recognize that, and if Delta Centaria ever just, swings on by to maybe check out what's going on.
I will. Raptors wards here, both here and here, were ingenious. Knowing that they were going to try to invade with the Blitzcrank. Oh.
Ooh, but
Delta.
Here we go. Yep, here we go. Here on the top side. Yep, he's going to know exactly where they are, which is perfect. That's all you need to do as Delta. You don't need to force the issue. He might be trying to force the issue. There's not much you can do. Yep, Delta, just get to your lane. Get to your lane. He's going to try and do something cheeky here, but maybe try and force the smite. Yeah, which is still pretty good. Yep, there we go. Forcing the smite out. That's
also
good enough.
Also wasted a lot of time.
Yep, and with that, Dutch Clutch is just going to go up to the blue buff here. They're going to be doing a bit of vertical jungling.
Why is this mouse speed, camera move speed? Is this not a thing I can change here?
Here, I'll look it up while you just
maybe it's
broadcast.
Yeah, I don't know. It was definitely used to be a thing where you could change that, but maybe not when you're in spectator. I'm very interested. So you're gonna have to ignore that little mini map thing popping up. For a second, I thought I forgot to hit the record button, so shout out to me because I didn't. Cop about at half health.
Yeah, I don't see it anymore. That's weird.
Yeah, did it change for you too? Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
Updates, man. Screwing up all my league things. Mouse mess ups.
Yeah, I guess I don't know about that. Anyways, I guess honestly it might not be in spectate, yeah. But anyways, we're gonna see some action here. That's gonna be a ton of action. Damage on Emily is awesome, who has to burn the barrier. This is the nice ticking, and Clutch is here. It's not gonna quite be enough. Knifeu Cat's not gonna be able to finish the deal there, but just getting that pressure in general is huge for this kind of bot lane. Timmy with a great engage.
Yeah, blowing 3 summoners for 1. Actually 2. I guess Dutch Clutch did come out and use the Ghost, but basically the Ignite off of Tim got both summoners off of Emily and the exhaust coming out from Truest Karma.
Right now, this is a pretty big advantage in the top lane accrued early from Charismatic. Whether or not this was off the back of that kind of like weird jungle scuffle that was going on in the beginning, or just some outplay we didn't really watch. Like still, this is looking, I mean, like as Aurelia, the more advantages you get, the better, because your late game is going to be gross. And if you get put in that Hextech ultimatum, you want to make sure you're as strong as possible so you can try and win that duel.
And after watching that fight in the bot lane, you could just see how powerful it was with Blitzcrank just walking up, just like power fisting someone. Just with that E getting the knockup, and then the spear just keeping them up in the air for like that extra little bit. They got down so much damage, you just basically can't fight against that. But we have a gank coming in the top lane.
Ooh, here we go, gank coming in. Delta Centauri going for the hook shot onto Charismatic, trying to maybe seal the deal here. But Rune is here, and he's gonna drop with the dash forward by Charismatic. First blood. Yeah. And also, this is also coming off the back of
we have a teleport in the bot lane.
Ooh, teleport into the bot lane. We got Emily falling low. Knifeu Cat's gonna be able to finish them off. Falling so low, but is the heal's gonna be enough? Here it is. Cop is here, and he's gonna be able to take down Pog, who's just trying to help. He's just a friend. But are they gonna be able to flash forward from Timmy? The knockup, the hook, the double kill for Cop.
What a good teleport. Cop with the heads up play. Burning both his summoners, but getting 2 kills? I'll burn my summoners any day for that. Good
yeah, for sure. And like things are looking good on opposite sides of the map. Raptors feeling really good about this top lane. Bot lane feeling so strong right now. And at this point, with no summoners on the side of Raptors bot lane, like this Blitzcrank, he just has a field day. They're ahead. They have the BF sword pickup. There's no armor, no defensive options for this Raptors bot lane. If they hit a hook, they win, which means they have so much agency in this lane to do what they want and just kind of either snowball kills if they get hooked, or just get zoned off the wave due to the threat of a hook.
Yeah, Tim's been looking good. He's been getting that CC. Oh, 0-0-3. Already got the Moby boots, but going straight back lane. We have a Cop going into Pogs. Very beneficial trade.
Yep, just a little tradey poo.
I mean, basically anytime Cop goes in when he has the aftershock up. Yeah, he should just win that. At this point, the game Chasm does not do damage, so.
Indeed, indeed.
Ooh, we have.
But here we go. We're gonna see some action here in the top lane. Hook shot going down on the
you are not
charismatic.
going
Hextech ultimatum, and you are not escaping out of this one. He's trying to, though, dashing around. There's so much damage, and Dutch clutch falling low. He's gonna take down charismatic.
Tried so
And
hard.
I love this heads up from Cop. Cop knowing this, starting to fade up top, just kind of hovering, waiting to see if he really needs to use his ultimate, but opting to not. But that's just what you want to see. But meanwhile, one of the things to notice is that Rune is just creating such big advantages, counter jungling the fuck out of Dutch Clutch.
Yeah.
He's taken Wolves, he's taken Raptors. He took Wolves earlier, but he's just really kind of putting Dutch Clutch behind. Even if he's not necessarily having the biggest impact in this early game. And now he's eyeing bottom, but Cop is right behind him.
Yeah, I think if he goes in on this, he could be in trouble.
Here we go, we're gonna see the sleep. Yep, sleep coming down, flash forward, but here comes Cop. Great hook forward, trying to deny some of the damage. The root coming in, but where is Cop? Cop is gonna be stopped by Pogs. Pogs canceling it with the Q.
Oh my god, yeah, that's something you have to watch out for champions with channeled ult. We can do it to teleports, the Galio ult. Heads up play by Pogs, really making a difference in that.
You'd love to see that. I'm gonna have a little sippy of my drink after that one. That one's getting me in the mood. We're gonna have a little feisty game, I feel.
He's going in.
Here we go, a little bit of action here in the
just
a
by
little
a trade,
tickling.
I mean, I don't think Cop took damage. Between his magic shield and aftershock, it doesn't matter. But yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, Cop being 2-0, like Galio does damage when ahead, but pretty much only from when ahead.
I mean, Galio's base damage is just good, you know.
True.
And
I mean, just getting an early lead just kind of helps those base damages stay relevant.
Yeah. His passive autos is just disgusting.
Yep, and this is gonna be the most free of dragons of all time. Emily is awesome, is still rocking from base. Trustiest Karma has no agency here, so that's just gonna be we call those a freebie going on over to the Mountain Boys.
And they have very powerful ults, so that's gonna be very helpful. Not so much. Okay, the top side of the map has very powerful ults. Samira's ult, I don't think. Does Ocean even affect Samira's ult? I don't think so.
Air? Yeah, I don't know. Rune is going to be opting to go for this Herald solo. I think that she'll probably get away with it. Or he.
Yeah, she for the champion.
Yeah.
I actually don't know the players. Yeah. I don't know the players.
I don't know. It's gonna get complicated, but here we go. Big hook from Timmy in the bot lane, and that is gonna be the easiest kill.
Missed that one. Just not there in time to see Nebucat eating away.
Yep, that's just how it works with Blitzcrank in the game. It's really easy for casters to miss that because it doesn't look like a fight's gonna happen, then suddenly it's 100-0. But meanwhile, up in the top lane, Rune, nope, Rune's not doing anything fancy. But he might look at Hecarim, or Hecarim might be looking topside. There is gonna be no ward here yet to spot him. Now there's gonna be a ward. He might think differently of this. He's thinking, sitting, waiting, thinking.
Charismatic has no idea.
Waiting a really long time. Is he still here?
He's still.
Do you go grab a drink?
Someone paused. Pause the game.
Oh,
he's going in. This is it. He was waiting for the opportunity.
Now it's time. Where's the Hextech ultimatum? Are we gonna see it? Here comes the onslaught of shadows forward, teamed up with the Hextech ultimatum, and that is gonna be it. But meanwhile, here we're gonna see Cop and Pogs duking it out, doing absolutely nothing to each other.
Yep, that was such a good rift walk coming out from Pogs, just managing to get out of the way just in time of that Galio not getting CC'd up. Tim is low.
Tim's low, no mana. He doesn't really have enough mana for a hook.
Let's I think they're just waiting for a little bit more gold on onto Nebucat.
Yep.
Oh,
I think that right now.
Doesn't matter.
No, yeah, mid lane's not a whole lot's happening here. It's gonna be a good amount of damage here onto Pog. It's gonna take a tower shot, and it's gonna be a very small trade. Oh, but Delta, my boy, my son, here you are. He's got so many swords in his inventory, and they're paying off. He's got 2 long swords, 2 Doran blades. Yep, here we go. That's going to be some damage on a Naifu Cat, but I still don't think that you're really in a position to really threaten.
Yeah, up a decent amount of farm. 2, 1, and 2. Looking pretty. He's sitting on the gold. He can get that BF sword that he's probably waiting to go buy. Ooh.
Cole feels pretty greedy for Senna.
Oh,
Here we go. Tim's going in. He only has enough mana for 1 hook, and now it is gone. He doesn't have any more mana.
Delta's on top of Charismatic. Charismatic is trying to get away.
Yep, nice little stun, but it's a big chunk. And like this is the power trough that Aurelia's tend to fall in before the Blade of the Ruined King is finished. Like Camille right now sitting with that Tiamat, going to be hookshotting forward, and now is going to be forcing a flash out of Charismatic. Really nice flash, but man, this is just oppressive, and this is kind of the oppressive nature of Camille that we were talking about before. Just being able to, and then like teamed up with Dutch Clutch, like this is trying to go for the stun, but Charismatic, you're just going to die. Here we go. There is Emily is awesome going with the ultimate from across map, but that was so greedy, like so absurdly greedy.
Yeah, just give up those tower plates. You have like 200 HP. You can't stay there. That is a big Camille, and that's almost a 2K gold lead for the Mountain Boys already. Mountain. Oh, all the flashes are blown.
Here we go. Action in the bot lane. The hook goes wide, and he's going to be sucked. And then he's gonna leave. That's kind of Timberland doing his best whorehouse impression. The suck and leave. Getting sucked and leave.
I feel like the whorehouse wings. Yeah. I was gonna say you're like. I mean, maybe you don't know. Whatever you're into, we're not judging. You do you. Whatever floats your boat. Oh,
yeah, but there's a lot of pressure on the Cop. Yep, sleep, but no mana here on Cop. Here comes the Onslaught Shadows under the tower. That's going to be so much damage. Is Pogs going to be able to finish this one if he is, but I don't think it's going to be enough. Dutch clutches here, and it's going to be a double kill.
Double kill! And that's fast pony. We got Dragon spawning in 20 seconds. It's going to be an infernal. Let's check out some gold totals right now. Oh, that's not... You can't block tower shots with that W. That would be too OP.
Here we go, double root, but again, there's just no damage from this bot lane. I don't know what you're trying to do.
The one time Delta's actually forced to run from that fight.
Yep, and like just like that, so that power trough we were talking about where Camille had the advantage with the Tiamat into the components of Blade of the Ruined King has now disappeared because Aurelia now is Blade of the Ruined King. So honestly, Camille needs to go buy because these items favor Charismatic, even if the levels favor Aurelia. And that's gonna be a dragon, obviously going over to Mountain. They just have so much pressure around the map, especially bot side. This bot lane isn't gonna be relevant for such a long time.
Yeah. Let's do some quick stack checks. 27 souls on Senna. And check out the 4 Dark Harvest. Okay. We got tiny Fig Newtons right now, that's all I'm saying.
Yep.
We got like those single serving packs. I'm looking for these big ones, you know, the ones.
I'm looking for the family pack, dude.
Yeah. Well, the one where the teacher says, "Did you bring enough for the whole class?" You just slap it on your desk, like, "Yeah, I did." That's what I want.
Varun is being sneaky. Varun's looking for a bowling ball. Maybe trying to get something going on in the bot lane. Here we go. Hook going in onto Emily is awesome. This is a lot of damage, but here we go. The double sleep. They're focusing Tim, and now Nightly Cat is going to be up for grabs. But Onslaught of Shadows coming in from the Hecarim. Emily is awesome is in trouble. Delta Centaria is showing up to the party. Here comes Cop. He does not want to miss out on this one. He is going to deal some big damage to Rune, and this is going to be a huge team fight. It's not for double kill for Dutch Clutch. Pog, he's got low health bar. This could be the Poggers play. Dutch Clutch is maybe thinking about
why are we looking at that?
Oh, Delta Centaria is thinking about doing something, but he just opts out. And this is such a big victory for Mountain across the board. Everyone's showing up to the party.
Fight. Yeah, literally everyone. That was a 5v5, almost 5v5. Pogs was late to the game. Teleport not being up. We're gonna look at Pogs now. He was so like. I think if he was level 11, he could have picked up a kill or two there. But just not having that little extra bit of cooldown really makes a difference.
Yeah, I agree. Right now, he's sitting on about 460 stacks of his Seraphs. So he still has some time to stack that one up. He picks up the stopwatch, hopefully trying to make some bigger plays. But yeah, at the 15-minute mark, 3K gold lead in favor of Mountain. And just off the back, it's a really good team play. CS Advantage is really... Yeah, CS advantages aren't in favor of Mountain, but just kill wise and pressure, it's coming up Mountain.
Okay. Karma's starting to
using
put
this
some damage down.
Yep, and using this pressure, Dutch Clutch is going for the Herald.
Oh, we got to fight in the bot lane.
Fight in the bot lane.
Emily
We got
just
it. Emily
got
is
hooked.
awesome, just falling, just hooked, big hook.
Yeah, she just
and
ate that hook.
Ugh.
Fight in the top lane too.
Yep, fight in the top lane. Here we go. Delta Centauri going in for the big hook, and that is going to be the missed ultimate from Charismatic. But Rune, being fast and having forward legs, wants a little bit more, but not going to be able to find it.
Yeah, Delta's done a good job. Okay, without looking, what is Aurelia's ult's name?
I know there's Blade Surge, and then it's like, I don't know. Vanguard's Edge.
Vanguard's Edge?
Oh, here we go. Anyways, double taunt here in the mid lane from Kopp.
Yeah, let's walk out. Cassidy is level 11. He's getting to that point, you know? Those Rift Walks are going to be, you know, the shorter cooldown.
Yep, levels matter. They matter big time, but Timberland going for the hero hook, gonna miss. The Hand of God isn't always accurate. He's gonna body block for his boy Kopp.
And yeah, we got the third dragon spawning in just over a minute. Looks like the Mountain's gonna try to get a Baxin before they spend the gold they're sitting on. They got a little bit of gold in their pockets. You know, the gold in your pockets does not matter until you spend it. So you can be like,
Correct.
oh yeah, we're so far ahead, but if you haven't bought in 5 minutes, you know, it can be like a false sense of security.
Yeah.
It's the
Definitely agree
items
with
that
one.
you're holding, not the gold in your pockets. Basically goes towards everything. Basically every video game.
True.
And like, shit, you know. And we have Truist Karma is a little late on this back. Might probably be able to make it down in there in time, but
Ooh, here we go. Hook from Tim is gonna burn the flash from Emily.
And you know,
I think that Emily has maybe had flash for all of like 1 minute of this game.
Total.
And most of that was just spent running into lanes. Another dragon spawning in 10 seconds, which is looking to be the third, and that is going to be the buff being taken by Timmy and the gang.
Yeah, it goes to Kopp. It's pretty nice. You like that extra cooldown on the Galio. You can spam those wins, get that damage down.
Oh, here we go, another hook. Rune just goofing around and being taunted up, and that is going to be taken down. Done clutch.
Demolished.
Getting the kill there. And that is not what you want. Great hop over the wall. Pog's gonna be able to disengage that one, but this is their dragon. This is Mountain's dragon. What are you gonna do about it?
This is gonna put them on to Soul Point. And Ocean Soul is so powerful, especially when you have a couple tanky members.
Yeah, you got 3 tanks and like tanks that also are like kind of like bruisery people that are dealing damage, but also like rely on the HP stats. That's what you like. And I mean, even like in these like small like trades that like Delta Centaria and Charismatic are gonna be having, Delta's gonna love this. Like just like getting any kind of like advantage without having to have.
Good hook again.
Emily, Rune is to follow. And here's the hook. Like, that is such a good Hextech ultimate from Delta Centaria, and that is going to be a 3 for 0. And honestly, they've got Herald. Are they just looking to end this?
They might be able to get damage on another tower. I don't know if they can end this without another God hook coming out from Tim.
Yeah, no, it looks like they're going to have to dip out of this one, which is totally fine. Timmy going for the very wide hook. But man, here it goes, the Vanguard's Edge going forward, and just knocked up for days. Charismatic is not far ahead, and this might be another opportunity.
Oh, that is Glacial. I don't think it's gonna matter. They should be able to walk out here. They still have the numbers. They are low. Oh, you got the teleport coming out from the Cassidon.
Yep, Cassidon
thinks
here.
better of it. Yeah, that's.
Oh
That's
no,
a
he's
CC
in.
chain you don't want to walk
And
into.
there he goes, Golden shut down on with Rune onto the 80 carry. And here we go, Timberland grabbing him underneath the tower. It's not going to be enough. Not 1,000 gold shut down, going back onto Rune. This is a big Raptors fight, capitalizing on this big overstay from Mountain.
That looked bad for Pogs for a second, but he managed to just catch the edge of the fight and not get completely CC'd out. That was huge. And they might be
Rune
able
is
to...
now set, just off that, Rune is sitting off 2.7k.
That is disgusting. Yeah, that is big gold in the pocket for everyone who was in that fight. Charismatic missing out on that, but they will be able to pick off their second tower of the game. Maybe. There it is, as there are no minions.
Yeah, they're making the moves they need to make. Like, obviously, you ain't planning on losing this game. So if you ain't planning on losing, you need that gold, and that is the way to do it. Honestly, Rune just doing work on that. And Mountain, I think, just really unsure whether or not they want to go. They want to try and take the tower. They want to try and make a pick. There in the mid lane, I think they probably should have dipped. Hindsight 2020, but yeah, I mean, just being decisive is going to probably stem that kind of bleeding, because that's now just giving Raptors another way to this game, a game that was very much in the hands of.
They're still up 3k. They still have 3 dragons, so still in still the driver's seat, Mountain, you know. But
Yeah,
you know, another fight or two like that where they overstay, give over kills and shutdowns, so that they don't have to give over.
No, yeah, it's definitely a
charismatic
spooky time.
Charismatic outnumbered, but the hook, oh, that hook missed by so little.
Meanwhile, top lane, Pogs and Rune are just ganging up on Cobb, and they're gonna gift this one over to Pogs, who's now on a killing spree. Yeah, he's scaling. He's level 13, level 16, obviously the big number for Kassadin.
Yeah.
But meanwhile, they're gonna use that pressure that was created by Cobb up top and take that bottom turret.
Yeah, it looks like they learned their lesson. They're not going to overstay this time. They got another minute and 10 seconds or so towards this next dragon. That's their soul. Ocean Soul, incredibly powerful. That's just constant healing. And no one on the enemy team except for Truist Karma has grievous wounds.
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely some money in the pocket that needs to be spent. Knifefood Cat sitting on 1.3k. I don't know if he just doesn't quite have enough to buy what he wants, but I mean, that's definitely something worth spending before a big fight. But here comes Dutch Clutch trying to make something happen, gonna wait out the stun, but then gets snared on up by Trustiest Karma.
Yep. Good job just thwarting whatever it was they were trying to do here. Okay. Yeah, they got to push this mid lane out if they want any hope of contesting this dragon.
Here we go, big hook going on to Trustiest Karma. This is not who you want to have hook. 80 carry down for the side of Raptors.
Oh, he's in
Here
there.
comes Rune flashing forward. You're insane. Onslaught of Shadows onto the team. Cop is here to follow up as well. And this is going to be a ton of damage. Knifefood Cat is ripping through them. Aurelia trying to do what she can with the Vanguard's edge, but it's not going to be enough. That's going to be a clean ace for Mount. And that is going to be the game at 24 minutes. Mountain showing up today.
Yeah, they got 13 seconds before Truist Karma spawns. That's no way she won't even spawn in time, it looks like. But one versus the world, you're not gonna be able to do it. That will be the game. I think the game about 5k up, and Charismatic is out.
Yeah, that is that's gonna be the end of that game. And I mean, whew, that was kind of what we were talking about, right? Like, it's just hard for that comp from Raptors to come back. It wasn't. Oh, am I frozen for you? Okay, I was frozen. I was frozen for me. Anyways, it's hard for that comp from Raptors to come back, right? It's not super forgiving.
Mm-hmm.
They don't have like that big four engagement. Once Mountain got that lead, it was so oppressive. Dutch Clutch was able to pick up so many of those kills, and Knifefood and Timberland slayed that bot lane. Delta and Charismatic definitely went a bit back and forth a bit, but in the end, Delta, with the help of Dutch Clutch, was able to kind of get an advantage, and they just won across the map, it felt like.
Yeah, Dutch Clutch definitely showed up a lot top lane. Love that glass, by the way, Brian. That's great.
Oh,
but
thank you.
Yeah, definitely getting Delta ahead, letting him kind of control that top lane. And yeah, I think just an easier comp to sort of make work, and that really paid off for them.
100%. Yeah, so we'll have to see what they do next game as we get that lobby ready.
Yeah, as we do. And I just realized I don't have snaps ready. So I was like, oh, I don't need to start the game off. Why would I ever have that going? But yeah, we'll get back here in a couple minutes. And
Yeah, go top off some drinks, and yeah, we'll be back with some more Rec League action.
see
Hope
you
you guys are
soon.
having a good night. It should be what 11 o'clock ish now.
Yeah,
Honestly, after
should
that game, it's probably what 11 or 10:40.
yeah, 10:40.
Yeah,
So we got some
it is.
time. Maybe we'll get you to bed early before this upcoming Monday.
Yeah, this is nice. I don't actually have to watch the 10 o'clock game anymore
Oh,
because I'm
I have
actually
to stick.
casting it.
I have to stick around.
Yeah, but you have late bedtimes.
I mean, sure, I'm working it early, but that's fine. Okay. Either way, see you guys in a few minutes for game two. To see if Raptors can bring it back. ladies and gentlemen, for game 2. That Dunk Master Darius song is I think that's the first time I hear it, and that is lit. Is all I'm saying. That is good. We got
It's
Brian.
so good. It's so
Brian's on a
good.
snack right now.
I got a cookie. You
You
got a
got a
cookie,
cookie?
motherfucker?
I had to hold myself back from not grabbing like another 5 Oreos because I've had like 10 today already. But
I made cookies last night, and they're so good.
oh man.
Yep.
Ooh, oatmeal raisin. Chat, what are your favorite cookies? We'll do that. We're about to get into throw that out there. Talk about that. We're gonna be getting into another game soon. Yeah, we just saw game 1. We saw what Mountain took that, right? Is that what happened?
Yeah.
Do I know what's going on? The answer is no. Yeah, you can tell me.
But yeah. So, anyways, as I was eating that cookie, I was thinking,
Yeah, what were you thinking? Tell me.
pour one out for Ocean.
Oh,
That's it.
that's it? No!
The miracle runs over.
The Ocean Boys?
But you
Just
know what
like
that means?
that?
Cheers to fucking Mountain. They did it. They're in there. They locked it in.
Oh man. So yeah, so that's the
Yeah,
river
that's the way
bracket
that.
set.
Yeah, that's the way that cookie crumbles. Like, granted, I'm sure there's still some more jockeying for position here for who gets the number 1 seed and who's the seeding and all that. But that being said, the teams are locked in for the River Conference.
The river comp. Is Jungle locked in yet? Or is that still up in the air?
I don't think so.
That's an interesting question. As we can okay, let's check out. Really need updated. So what's the river conference? So Bramble Gromp definitely making it. So is it between Krugs and Sentinels, right? Because I think Raptors have made it.
Yes, I think it'll be between Krugs and Sentinel. So depending on how the 8 p.m. the game goes that's going on right now, we'll kind of have a better idea of what this last week's going to look like. Either way, there's going to be big implications in terms of standings. But yeah, so as we see, it looks like they're maybe trying to continue to target ban the Timmy. They feel like this is definitely the way to go.
Interesting. I mean, he definitely. I don't like. See what he did?
Ban the Blitzcrank.
Yeah, when he just played Blitzcrank and just got like those amazing hooks.
All right, so they banned the Gallo. They're making an adaptation here, realizing that banning out Timmy isn't really gonna really pan out.
I feel like Pogs and Cop.
And there we go. That's so smart. There we go. Mountain definitely capitalized on the fact that Hecarim would have been first picked. Gonna ban it away. Lilia gonna be picked up for Rune.
Rune did pretty well in the champion. I feel like just not as much of an early impact in getting a lane
it was okay.
Yeah,
it was okay.
He had some good sleeps. I feel like Dutch clutch on the Hecarim just got Delta so far ahead early that basically made it so Charismatic could not play the game.
The way that I see it is that Rune didn't play bad. I think that Dutch clutch had a more impact, and then the fact that the lanes on Raptors fell far behind, it just made it really hard for Lilia to really do a whole ton that was impactful. Once again, Samira being locked in for Naifu Cat, being one of the people in the Rec League, really kind of leaning towards this champion, and I'm loving it.
That champion, a lot of fun to play, but once you reach that point in the champion where you know what the hell you're doing, it like doesn't matter. Like that W is so powerful. If you know when to dive in with the ult, it's ridiculous. Oh, the Nautilus. I feel that her W shouldn't block Nautilus ult, right?
Nautilus ult? No, that's not a projectile.
Okay. Thank God, because I'm like that would be disgusting. But the hook is.
Yep, hook counts. So okay, we're gonna see the bot lane being locked in. Kaisa and Nautilus. Something with a little bit more teeth. I like that. Mm-hmm. This is also very much outside of Emily's champ pool, picking the Nautilus. Emily really, I mean, if you look at her like ranked history, it's mostly just like it's like 4 enchanters that she tends to play. But going for the Nautilus, definitely a break from tradition here. So, but I think will definitely benefit if played properly into Timmy.
Yeah. We can take a super quick look at what Emily's played so far this season. What do we got? We got some Nami, Zyra, and Soraka is what she has played.
Yep. And we're going to see the Urgot and Blitzcrank being taken away, not wanting to tempt fate twice with the Hand of God.
My bad. Did in-game...
What's up?
I went and looked at the player screen so we could see what Emily was doing, but then I came back, but I accidentally did in-game, so this is a black screen with the overlay. Production value.
Here we go. Who needs it?
But now we're back. Whatever.
Cassidon being taken away from Pogs.
Okay.
Honestly, I mean, it definitely started to pop off, but like, I guess without having that Galio pick in your back pocket, then like you just don't want to. You don't want to attempt that one.
Yeah.
I really like this Camille being picked up again. I think that Delta had a really large impact, especially paired up with Dutch Clutch. So again, having that paranoia dropped, like similar to being able to just have a Hecarim and the onslaught of shadows within the Hextech Ultimatum.
The thing about it is Hecarim can get ganks off earlier than the Nocturne. Like a Nocturne gank prior to 6 doesn't mean so much, but Hecarim's like level 3 ganks are so powerful. You come in with so much speed, you can run behind him, hitting back in, you know? Like Nocturne, you just kind of try to run at the person and hope you're like catch them way ahead, like where they shouldn't be in lane.
Agreed. But the thing I do like is that when we do start getting to that level 6, the gank assist from Camille for Nocturne is pretty insane. And here we go. We get the Silas and the Volibear.
Ooh, I like
actually probably a pretty reasonable pick there. Like obviously you lose some of that agency in that top lane, but
honestly, I think
overall,
Volibear should be able. I don't know how the I don't know how the matchup goes, but I think Volibear's so strong. It's like even if Camille goes in on him, I feel like Volibear can just like follow up and win a longer trade.
Yeah. Or I was gonna say Camille probably wins the longer trade.
I feel like okay, Camille probably wins. Actually, I don't know. Volibear actually does a stupid amount of damage once you start getting a couple W's on people.
He just has interesting windows you have to play around, and you have to be aware of those windows. So that's going to be kind of the story of that lane. And similar with like Nocturne and Lilia, a lot of what they're going to be doing in the early game is just kind of trying to find not ganks so much, but just like tempo and playing around clear speeds, level advantages, and trying to put the other one behind. Mid lane, however, we're going to see the Brand, and this is Brand with the new changes. So Brand can now bounce ults to himself, has a little bit more reliability to his kit in terms of spreading out the what is it, the Blaze passive.
Yeah.
Yep.
I will say, Volibear does have like a 52% win rate against Camille, so a slight advantage to Charismatic.
I give that mostly attributed to solo queue and ease of execution. I think that the Volibear has to execute a lot less difficult. Or, I mean, the execution on Volibear isn't quite as tricky.
Do you think Delta's that much better than Charismatic?
No. But the other thing that solo queue doesn't really factor in is jungler coordination. Yeah. And I think that Dutch Clutch and Delta have been playing around each other so well and just have been kind of using each other as ways to funnel Vic Gold into the Mountain Squad.
Thing is, I think Dutch Clutch being on a Nocturne, well, very powerful for teams once you reach level 6. I feel like that won't give the early lane advantage to Delta like it did last game.
Correct. I would probably agree with that. However, we do see Nocturne ganks work, and they do work if people aren't paying the fuck attention.
Yeah, if you're pushed up like to a tower in top lane, he can run you down. But
yep. So we'll have to see. But yeah, let's just take a quick look at some of the ults that Silas has to take. Honestly, not that scary. The Brand ult is terrifying.
Nocturnal actually is pretty terrifying.
It's okay. I mean, like in terms of like big impactful team fight ults, it's okay. Because I mean, it just doesn't have like because like so with Silas, you just want to always be looking for the things that get like that big AOE because you get such insane scaling on it.
That is true.
And just like what has that like big AOE presence. You're just nuking one person most likely.
Brandol ults the entire team. A Brandol can win.
Well, I know that's what I was saying. Aside from Brandol, like Brandol is huge. The rest of them are like okay, they're like situationally pretty good, but like they're definitely not all like slam dunk picks.
What about
Alistar ult's pretty good.
How does Samira's ult work on Silas? Is an interesting question.
I bet you probably just get to trigger it, right?
Do you think you just get to trigger it, or do you have to hit people with other things? Because that would be pretty cool on Silas, right? You have to hit him with the different abilities because you have so many interesting stuff with that in your passive and the auto attacks. I feel like you could stack it pretty easily, but I kind of like that as a requirement because it'd be disgusting just to be able to steal it, immediately do it, and do like 2,000 damage to everyone around you.
I mean, yeah, we'll have to see. And I mean, I'm again not 100% familiar with that interaction. It's also reasonable with the Alistar,
Yeah.
just
Oh yeah.
like
Live forever while doing stupid amounts of damage.
and healing. Yeah, heal
Yeah.
yourself up while you're low after taking no damage.
Disgusting.
But yeah, so I mean, like overall, seems pretty solid.
Yeah.
Hopefully this bot lane is just going to be in a more stable spot, right?
Mhm.
Like that's where a lot of the game kind of fell apart
Mhm.
for the Raptors, and like they just needed some lane to not really fall far behind so that they could get to that late game where Cassidy could take over. Just bot lane wasn't it. That ain't it, dog. Yeah, I think just like the way that both Timmy and Naifu Cat were
Mhm.
playing was pretty damn impressive. So I like to see that.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's go. What are
Ex-
your kind of thoughts or impressions on what's going to be the most exciting lane to watch early?
um. I'm taking a quick look at summoners and see what's happened. I mean, off of last game, I want to say top, but I just don't. I mean, the Nocturne's bringing what call it, whatever that rune is. I don't even know. Whatever. Lethal tempo. That's that. So could get things. If charismatic is dumb and just hyper pushes the lane, then shit will happen there. If not, I want to see Pogs try to go for solo kills against this immobile brand.
Yep. I think that's definitely a place of like this like mid jungle synergy
Yeah.
is going to be the big focal point of this game.
Mhm.
If Pogs pops up on Silas, we've seen just Silas wreck through Wrecked League.
Mhm.
He's been a big pick this season. So if he can kind of get to that point of inevitability that he does kind of get to, then it'll be huge. I also do like just kind of like from the ease of execution side that Raptors have kind of, I mean, I hate to say it, like dumbed down their comp a bit. Adding the Volibear and Nautilus, you just get a lot more forgiving. Like it's just a lot more forgiving in terms of these like front to back team fights that kind of always end up breaking out when you play Rect.
Mhm. I mean, and just Nautilus, that pick potential, even just prior to 6 is still disgusting. Nautilus's hooks are so good. That
Yep,
hitbox
Endo
is
popping into Endo popping into the chat for a
yeah
hot second.
yeah. Why does he have access to my my little disco den?
Everyone has it. Everyone that's a caster.
I know it's interesting, but I mean, if he wants, I think I've tried. If he wants to try cast this, actually he couldn't even join in at this point.
Yeah, we don't have it set up.
But
Either way, we're gonna be getting into game in just a second.
oh no. Okay, okay. Do I? Do you wanna? What's your bet on who gets first blood? We're gonna bring back the Valve special. Bring back some betting. Who's gonna get first blood?
Uh, Dutch Clutch.
Dutch clutch with the
Yep, I
first.
think Dutch Clutch will.
Okay.
I don't know where.
Um, I'm gonna say Emily's gonna get first blood.
It's a bold.
Actually, no. Emily has heal. Never mind. I thought she had ignite. Interesting thing. Emily has heal on Nautilus,
And Kaisa
but did
has
not bring
exhaust.
it on Soraka.
Yeah, I don't know,
I
man.
take it back. Yeah, I'm gonna go to. Thought she had ignite. I was like, yeah, they're gonna trade, and then the ignite's gonna burn down. Not gonna happen.
So what's at stake here?
A shot. I'm gonna go charismatic gets first blood.
Okay,
You say Dutch class, I say charismatic. A shot.
sounds good to me.
I got
Someone has a toaster. Just we have one person.
yeah,
Oh,
one
yep.
person. Oh, this is not clean.
Yeah, mine's not clean either.
Oh no. Well, looks like I'm just sipping straight from. Neither do I have a liquor bottle here. Is that any good?
Yep, but here we go. Getting
Oh,
onto the rift in just a second.
just a second.
I hope everyone's doing good at 10 o'clock. Actually, this
I
is
hope
like
so.
11 o'clock.
Yeah, it's like 11 o'clock. How's everyone doing? Happy
Yeah.
Sunday. Oh, there we go. A new week.
Happy November. Everyone, please go out and vote this week.
It's
It's,
Scorpios. We don't care who you vote for, as long as
yep,
you vote. Exercise your vote. People died for your right to vote. We have a pause coming out.
yep.
Um,
Enough said
as you
on
can see.
that, but it is do it. I think
Oh,
someone, yep, nice internet went down. So we're just chilling.
Okay, yeah.
But yeah,
About those
Damn.
cookies. And you in about 3 minutes. Good
Dude, those
heads up.
cookies
Fourth
were
wall. Those cookies were good?
that were real good.
Yeah.
They were like everything in the kitchen sink cookies.
Mm.
So they had like M&Ms and
Oh, damn.
pretzels
Are these
and
homemade?
Reese's. Yeah, homemade.
Did you make
And
them or
Reese's
did
peanut. Yeah, I made them.
Ooh, boy.
Yeah, they're delicious.
Okay, okay.
Big bake boy.
He's flexing.
Mm-hmm.
All
Uh,
right. Let's see. I mean, this is a good time to take a look at. Oh, okay.
ooh,
What's okay? Coming
Naifu
back.
cat.
Coming back. We got Dark Harvest on Cop on the brand and on Root. So we can get some. Who can stack better? That's the
I don't know, man.
question. There we go.
I mean, probably brand.
Probably. Yeah. I mean, that depends how good Pogs does at dodging out those flaming pillars.
True.
Mm-hmm.
All right, it looks like we're
Looks like
getting
chips
the
are
ready
going.
checks.
Ready, ready. Oh, Snickerdoodles cookies. Know
Yep,
what?
those are good too.
Subway has surprisingly good cookies.
Yeah, they do.
Their
You know,
white
you know
chocolate
what's the best
macadamia
cookies?
nut.
The DoubleTree. DoubleTree Hotel.
DoubleTree. Oh, when you check in, they give you the warm cookies. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's. I
that's
love when my parents stay there when they were visiting me at college, and they'd be like, "Hey, have a cookie." I'd be like, "Yeah."
hell yeah.
So,
Putting that money
actually,
to good use.
I had a friend at their wedding. They had a cookie bar where a bunch of people baked cookies, and then that was one of the dessert spreads.
Ooh,
And
that's
now
tasteful.
I have her like the bride's mom's like ginger snap recipe. Oh, to die
Ooh.
for. I mean, it's like a pound of butter and like like a cup of sugar.
That's as all good things. Either way, we're gonna be seeing some spicy action here in the top
Oh.
lane. They're gonna be hugging this
Oh,
wall,
nice
but Delta
nice
Centauri is
nice.
super smart. Yeah, he's just gonna see that one and dip. And he's gonna drop a word and leave.
We got pink
The
Power
Raptors.
Ranger
Raptors are not deterred. I love that. I love that Kaisa skin.
Yeah, pink
Kaisa
Power
skin's
Ranger.
super cool. Yeah,
You know what
that's sick.
I love this prancing animation, like.
So that's pretty much the whole champion, right?
Like,
Champion
honestly.
is prancing, and that's great.
If they don't make a like Prancer reindeer skin for that champion come the
Oh god,
holidays,
that's free money.
honestly.
I'd buy that.
Mm-hmm. I don't even play that champion. Okay, probably.
I don't play that champion. I haven't
I
played
only
it
buy
once.
Aurelion Soul things at this point.
I buy Lee Sin and Aurelion Soul things.
Maybe Bard things. I do have all the Bards. Bard and Aurelion Soul are the only things I have like all the skins for.
All right, and with that, we're gonna be off to the races. Gonna go for the Raptor
Yeah.
solo clear.
That's so easy. What an easy clear.
Yeah, and it's
Like a game.
pretty damn free. Honestly, could have definitely opted for the red buff Raptor like simultaneous clear, but I guess probably not feeling super confident in wanting that reset. And Cop getting that nice little entrance to the jungle ward down with having the lane pressure. Yep. And like this is kind of like what happens early. I mean not like super early, but like at this level 1 point.
I feel well at this level, charismatic or Volibear's passive just doesn't do a lot of damage. Like a lot of them are hitting Delta, but Delta's just couple auto attacks outdo that damage.
Yep, and Cop knows exactly what he's trying to do. Like he knows that he's not really like he's not trying to like sack up and go like big toe to toe with Pogs. He's just chilling and farming. He's like farming and backing up, and like honestly, that's super smart. You don't know where the jungler is. Pogs does have a lot of gank assist, and here we go, action in the mid lane. Here comes a ton of damage. Brand burning him up.
Did not have to flash
minions
out.
in the night.
Oh.
This is a ton of damage onto Pogs. Cop coming up big on that trade, and just as I was saying, he's slapping with the best of them, even if he's not attempting to. Pogs didn't have to go back after that.
He used 2 summoners for that. Pogs is gonna be able to teleport, and that's 1 summoner down. Cop did not have to flash out of that. I don't think he realized how much damage he was gonna do. We have a gank
Here
in
we
the
go.
top
Action
lane
in
and
the
a
bot
teleport
lane.
coming in.
Oh, tank in top lane. Okay, here we go. Charismatic going low, and Pogs is here.
Good
But
flash.
Pogs isn't going to pick up anything for this. Dutch Clutch is going to get out of this, and Pogs is just wasting more time. He's that wave is not quite crashing into his tower yet in mid lane, but even still, Cop with an XP advantage and a bit of a farm lead as well. Pogs is still lingering up top. Cop just needs to shove this into tower. So shove it in, baby. Okay, he didn't shove it in full.
I mean, actually, it was smart for him to back off there. He was gonna be.
That was super smart. No flash. No flash. He was that was definitely sketch. Here we go in the top lane though. Got a good trading. Charismatic.
Oh, we got to fight in the bot lane.
Here
Emily is gonna be the first kill. Well, that's first blood to Tim. God,
Yep.
I had it. I didn't have it. I said Emily was gonna get it. Never mind. I take it back. Well,
Yeah.
I was
Close.
wrong.
And here we go. Here in the top lane though.
Oh my God.
Dutch Clutch is maybe looking for that second blood. He's going to get some big damage onto Charismatic. The fear is here, and he is going to take him down once again. Delta and Clutch just playing these fights so well and getting each other fed.
Yeah, and I will eat my words and I will drink my drink, because Dutch Clutch actually getting some early pressure down on that Nocturne. But yeah, we were both wrong on that one. That's all I'm saying.
Yep. Big true.
Okay.
All right. I'll go.
Shout out to Endo from about 2 hours ago. Thank you again, bud. I'm sure they probably thanked you during that one. We will thank you now. Oh my God, and Spence champ! Oh my God, you guys are the best. I bet that game is lit. Hope you guys enjoyed that 2 hours ago. Maybe we'll go back and watch it.
The thing I do like is Delta Centauri picking up that early Executioner's Calling. Just making these trades a little bit more impactful.
Oh, taking tower shots.
Yeah,
Still
here we
winning the
go.
trade.
Yep, gonna be kind of evening out on the trade. But, I mean, Delta in a little bit of a sketchy spot, but the jungler's nowhere nearby, so you're totally fine to just kind of chill on this one.
Oh, rude. Oh, misses that one. Dutch Clutch coming in. Spectral Wraith. Okay. I don't know about that one. Just giving away your location for possible, like, 60 damage. Not that,
It's fine. I mean, location's not everything, right? Like, location means pressure in the sense that, like, you're also just scaring off people from maybe thinking about going in again. I don't mind that kind of thing. I think that junglers who are afraid to show themselves on the map aren't really playing to their full potential. But in the bot lane, we might see a little bit of action here. Hook going in onto Timmy. A little bit of trading. Timmy doing a really good job just kind of knowing he's going to get hooked and body block for Naifu Cat. Because the last thing you want to do is get ripped underneath tower.
I will say, if Naifu Cat's on top of me, you can't just hit W and stop that Nautilus hook, so...
This is true.
It's about a 1,000 gold lead right now for Mountain, coming out from those 2 kills in a... Honestly, yeah, well, solely for the 2 kills, both pretty much, other than that, the farm's pretty even.
Yeah, and I mean, everyone in general just like playing well on the side of Mountain. No real like weaknesses here. I mean, so far so good for Raptors. I think that this comp will definitely pay dividends for them in the end when we start getting to these more scrappy fights. But for now, in terms of the laning phase, here we go. Wait.
Oh, trying to go in.
Thinking about it. Oh, but this is going to be a lot of damage bouncing between Cop and Pogs. Look at that. The Pyroclasm is just ripping through him, and Pogs, unlucky. Not quite getting... Yeah. That was... That might have to do with some of the plays, but here we go. Some action here in the volley. Emily is also just getting bombed around in the bounce house with Timberland and Naifu Cat. And Timmy flashing forward for the kill. Naifu Cat trying to get a little more damage under Trustia's Karma, shoving in this wave. Are we going to see the dive? It definitely could be possible, but I think they're just going to take this plate and walk away.
No,
because
there's
right
a
now,
dragon fight.
You got to watch out if you're Rune. Rune's
oh, the 2-man sleep!
The double sleep! Here we go! Going for the big buff. Naifu Cat and Trustia's Karma are duking it out here in the backline. Rune is going to take down Naifu Cat, but Rune needs to dip on out of here. Paranoia going down, just waiting. And I think you just need to, at some point, just wait for your Dutch clutch. What are you doing, Rune, my friend? You knew that was probably going to come up sometime soon.
Good dodge, good dodge. Oh,
Rune
Pogs.
gone too
No!
soon. Pogs having to flash away. And this is going to be the fear going back in, maybe trying to get the heal, but not in time. Dutch clutch is on a rampage.
And we have a fight in the top lane.
Oh,
Charismatic going
fight in
into
the top.
Delta.
Yeah, he's
just some good
looks like
trades.
they just trading. Oh no, here we go. Hook shot going in, and just trading.
Just trading. JK,
Yep,
JK.
it's all just. Yep, they're just evening it out. Man, Mountain are just saying we deserve to be in playoffs. We came to party, and like what is definitely like. I mean, I think most rect analysts would say that this was probably a Raptors favored matchup going into this. Mountain are making this look very one-sided.
I mean, you have Dutch Clutch coming out with 4 kills off the bat on the Nocturne. Most of that coming out before he even hit 6. He was only 6 for that last fight, and like, so being super impactful. I mean,
Yeah, no, ridiculously impactful.
Rune has only won games on the Hecarim so far, and this is gonna be the first Dragon take, likely going over toward. Actually, who knows? Mountain's here to contest. Hook goes on to Delta.
That's a great knock-up, and Knifeuk is just going to take down Emily, who just wilts like paper. Here we go, Paranoia trying to go into the back line, but Timmy's going to survive. Meanwhile, you know who's not surviving? Trustiest Karma, because Knifeuk is picking up that double kill. Triple kill, excuse me.
Woo!
God damn, Mountain. God damn, calm down. 10 minutes, 10 kills.
4K advantage already?
Someone watched Wrecked After Dark and had some baby rage because they came to party. They want to bump in those power rankings.
Knifefield Cat looking
Calling for your
good.
spot.
Look at that. 3-1-5. Like, to be fair, Raptors should have seen this match and been like, oh, this guy's only been playing this champion. Actually, I don't know.
Yeah,
that
but
shit.
just.
What am I thinking of?
Well, we don't know.
Am I making that up? Maybe I'm thinking of another match I looked at today. But either way,
Okay.
2 games on this champion, looking good.
Yeah. At this point, 3-1-5 has a small CS lead. You're just such a good spot.
So big. About to go spend, sitting on 1,600 gold. Oh, that is. You are happy if you were Knight Cat. Oh, we got a fight. Not even a fight. Just a little tiny bit of bowling. I mean, you know, it's like a 7-10 split. Didn't get anything out of it. Yeah. Rune just walking up there.
Yep, just bowling around. Yeah, and so far this top lane matchup hasn't really been the most exciting yet. Just a little bit of trades back and forth, but really the action has been here in this bot lane. Take a look here. We're gonna see Emily is awesome getting taken down. Timberland on a killing spree.
Yep. That cow taking a lot of the kills. But, you know, that's assist gold for your ADC, right? You got the CC.
Whatever.
You got the CC.
He doesn't care. They're having a good time. They're fed as fuck. I don't think anyone's flaming each other at this point. They are happy as can be. Dutch Clutch looking top lane though. Charismatic is kind of low. Dutch Clutch wants to maybe try and burn this. Ooh, here we go. Flash forward. Here we go. Hextech ultimatum paired up with the Paranoia. This is just a bait, but can he get a return kill? Delta Sataria takes down Charismatic, and this is gonna be Shelly time.
What is going on in the 8 o'clock game? You have Endo and Spence just throwing out the bits.
Ooh, bit babies? I love it.
Bit babies. Can anyone in the chat beat that right now? Oh!
Yeah.
The flash! Can he get it to CC? He's in the air forever!
Here we go. Bye, Pogs. Bye, boy. And they want more. Timmy just waiting for his combo. He's gonna slam the ground because he's frustrated. He missed it. Knifeuk gonna be shut down. That's gonna be some money onto Rune. Timmy needs to get on out there. He has a lot of gold on him. He's 300 gold bounty. Tartius Kamra gonna pick up one. Rune picking up the other. 2 shuck downs going on over. Dutch Clutch and Delta Centaria drop the Herald, but doesn't actually end up taking the tower.
They do have a lot more plates at this point, though.
They got plates, but I mean, like, at that point, like, like had they done that earlier, that probably would have been a free, like that turret would have been theirs. But they waited until Volibear showed up and could actually contest it.
Delta just using the teleport. I feel like at this point in the game, it's worth holding onto the teleport. The little extra damage on the tower does not matter as much as your teleport does at this point. Help the team out. But he's on his own mission. Volibear going in, winning the early trade.
That hook shot's gonna get denied, but I just don't think you're. Oh, you're gonna get a big bite out of that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good trade. Good trade.
Good trade from Charismatic. That Sheena's starting to do some big damage with the Qs coming out of that.
Yep, and Rune is here now. Might try and go bowling here. Rune Pogs, this is going to be the 1v3. Can Delta try and make something happen here?
But we got this.
Gonna be going in onto Pogs, trying to find the way out. Hextech Ultimatum onto who? Flashing forward, trying to get on out of there. Rune is on a killing spree.
1 for 1.
Pogs and Rune teaming up there, but meanwhile in the bot lane, we're gonna see some big, or wait, top lane. Yeah, top lane, that's gonna be caught.
Oh my god.
God damn. That's a huge double kill for Cop. But meanwhile, in the bot lane, Dutch Clutch is flashing forward, getting the kill. Knifeu Cat onto Emily. Not going to be able to do anything there. But there's just action across the map. It can't even keep up.
Yeah.
God.
You missed some of those, got a bit of those, but like, they were fighting everywhere. That's how you do it, you know?
Yeah, dude. High tempo, baby. It's all about high tempo.
At this point, Mountain just has to push their advantages. Everyone in your team is stronger than your counterpart, so just force your will upon them. And we have Dragon spawning. I'm very confused that Dragon is actually, it was working game 1, it's not working now, is all I'm saying.
You need to enable it.
Every game?
Yeah, you just do it before, yeah.
Oh my god. Why isn't this just a... There we go, sorry. Didn't realize it was an every game sort of thing.
Yeah, because it's not a default setup. Anyways, here we go. Timmy looking up. They want to do the big 5v5. Emily is awesome going in with the hook. Timmy already falling low. Kong just falling. Knifeu Cat being knocked up with the death charge. Here he goes. He's going to be taken down. Raptors are coming up big in this fight. Delta Centaria here in the middle of it. What is he doing? He's just going to die. Mountain really underestimating Raptors, and Raptors playing that beautifully. Going to pick up the 3-for-0 paired up with the Dragon. Oof.
There we go. Now we can look at all of it. I mean, that's what they needed. Raptors taking that team fight. They do have a pretty strong team fight coming out of that Volibear ult. Even not like diving towers does do a lot of damage, and he gets so tanky. And if Nautilus can target the right champions and take him out of the fight, I mean, that looks good. I mean, there's some life left in this Raptor squad.
Absolutely.
This hen house of chickens.
Yeah, these chickens ain't done yet. They still got some clucks in them. Clucks that don't give a fuck. Here comes Pogs.
Oh, wait. I take it back.
Great double knockup, though. This is the fight that they wanted the first time around. They're trying to go for it. Cop has killed Charismatic. Pogs is falling. Double kill for Cop. Almost a triple kill, but Timberland needing all of that money to fund, I don't even know what he needs to fund. What is housing? Here we go. Knifeu Cat going forward. Emily is awesome, just trying to retreat and peel for the carry.
I feel like that was Castle's curse. We were just praising Raptors, like, oh man, that was so well played. And then
I mean, that's kind of what happens a lot, right? You see like one team that's behind make a really good play back in, but then kind of forgetting that you need to continue executing at that like really high level and respect all the cooldowns. And just, yeah, I mean, not respecting the combo from Timberland. Timberland can just engage on two of you paired up with Knifeu Cat, who can kind of extend the duration. Yeah. It's just such a good setup for Brand, who just wants you to be there and locked up for as long as possible.
My question is, why it's like almost 18 minutes, why have only 2 dragons been taken? Like, Mountain has been pretty far ahead for a decent amount of this game, and they've only managed to get themselves 1 dragon.
Because they've been fighting.
Yeah, I know.
They're prioritizing kills over objectives.
I guess.
Here we go. Here comes Shirley, the second herald.
Shelly?
Nope, it's Shirley. Shirley's the second herald.
Shirley.
So there's Shelly and Shirley. Yep, that's I've been taught this by Sable.
Well, I don't know if I
Because obviously you can't be the same Herald twice, right? You kill.
Do you believe in reincarnation?
I don't know. Do you believe in life? Do you believe in life after love?
I mean, only if you sing me all the lyrics.
I don't think anybody wants that. Although if I keep casting, my voice will get husky enough to really put on a good Cher impression. Oh man, yeah, my voice is gonna be sore for all those Zoom meetings tomorrow. Can't wait.
Whatever.
I don't give a fuck. But you know who don't give a fuck? Mountain. They got gold.
Hey, I mean, they're up 6K. They should still give a fuck. Anything can happen. I mean, there's a Silas in the game, you know? That's scary. I mean, Kaisa scales hard. Silas scales hard. Liliana scales hard. You have Nautilus who can just take out your Fed member. Oh, wait, that's everybody. I mean, if they can get the shutdown gold, that's a lot of gold if they can take out this Nocturne or the Samira, you know? There's gold there. Dutch Clutch still just, he's like, these are all my buffs. I feel like Nocturne actually goes through mana very quickly.
Yes, agreed. But yeah, I mean, obviously there's ways for Raptors to get back in this. This is by no means a closed, sealed, done deal. But Mountain is really in the driver's seat right now.
Yep,
nice little dodge from the bowling ball.
Looks like they're kind of just trying to play this out until the next dragon comes out. They got another minute.
Looks like they might be trying to go for something here in the ball. And no, they're just chilling.
Yeah, there's a little bit of posturing, getting the vision, but seems like they're going to take the next minute early. The next minute pretty easy, unless something gets forced here from... as I was saying...
Going down onto the volley bear, but the Hextech ultimate is just going to trap him on in there. And
nowhere to go.
That has got to be so frustrating, trying to Volibear ult away, but the Hextech ultimatum just denies you of getting any real distance. That's really, I just love the way that Delta and Dutch pair up together. This is like so oppressive. Charismatic definitely having a rough game. And,
definitely have a rough series. Both these games, Dutch Clutch has just been...
He's being bullied, man. He's getting cybered.
Dutch Clutch has been there all the time. Every time I feel like Charismatic's like, oh yeah, I can beat, you know, I can fight this, and it's like, nah, no. You thought this was the 1v1 you could win it? Sorry, it's a 2v1, and it's over.
I know, and just props to Clutch just having that really good awareness, and just the communication between these two players is awesome. There we go. That's going to be the dragon going on over to the side. Oh, great engage. Rune is being knocked in. This is going to be a great team fight for Mountain. Cop is on a rampage. Magnucat's falling low. Dutch Clutch is going to take down Pog. Trustiest Karma going to be picking up Cop on the back line. Charismatic is low. Paranoia going down. Double kill for Naifukat. That was chaotic, but in the end, that is a 5-for-1 in favor of Mountain.
Yeah. Only losing Cop there. And basically, once Brand blows his load, then it's like, okay, you can die, it doesn't matter. You know, it's another, like, 10 seconds before you can do anything more useful. So, in a team fight, you want the Brand to be able to get his spells off, then if he dies, that's okay.
And he did that. His load was blown, and so was that, and then the team fight was blown too for Raptors.
What is this directed camera? I'm sorry. Whenever you're like, oh yeah, directed camera has this, just like, nope, we're gonna go look at someone spawning in base. Because that's the most interesting thing happening.
Such is the life of a caster, producer.
Oh man, and this gold lead is, it's almost 10, we're just like, we're this shy of a 10K gold lead. Which is like a third.
So close. And at 22 minutes, this is this is starting to get to be the point of insurmountable.
I mean, Mountain, they're looking good. They're playing well. Dutch Clutch is having a hell of a series. 7-0-7 on this game, making the hugest impact top lane last game. And that duo.
It's insane. Everyone's been playing so well on the side of Mountain, and honestly, it feels like they did a lot of work coming from their game last week against Scuttlecrab, where it felt like they actually had some pretty good early games, or at least in the first game, they had a good early game. They accrued a lead, but then they just weren't really able to close it out. Now it seems like they're accruing these leads, and they're really not letting their foot off the gas. They're just going full steam ahead, trying to make the most of the opportunities that they have, and it's looking amazing, and it's very scary. I mean, having these cross-conference games is awesome because you kind of get the perspective of like really the strength of these conferences. So, I mean, kind of based off this, like it really skews what maybe the power rankings really are. So, you know, an analyst can only analyze as much as he can, because at the end of the day, it's really up to how it pans out.
Especially Mountain showing up here against. I mean, I feel like generally people would agree that Jungle Conference has a bit of the stronger team. But
here
as
we go,
we're
though.
jumping
Action
into a
here,
fight,
we're gonna see Kaisa being getting bolted onto, but it's not going to be enough. Timberland's going to take down Emily is awesome. Knifeu Cat is on the backline, trying to take down Trust's Karma. There it is. Going to be untanking the tower. Rune is taking down Delta Centauria. Here we go. Raptors are trying to survive as long as they can. A nice knockup by Tim. But Kopis here, his cooldowns are back, and he's going to try and do what he can against Charismatic. Charismatic doing a ton of damage to Cop. Rune is going to take him down, and he's going to chase down Timmy for an extra kill here. But you have to deal with Knifeu Cat as well, who's going to dodge through. This is getting a little bit dicey here because Pogs is here on the backline. He's going to get feared up, though. Dutch Clutch is going to be able to take him out. Knifeu Cat is going to finish off this fight real strong-like, and he's dashing forward and taking down Rune. Definitely a sloppy fight from Mountain, but managed to really kind of pull it back there in the end.
Yeah, that was a back and fight, but I feel like just the edge that Mountains was coming in with that gold lead,
that was the sound of wallet smacking against
This is
skin.
it. This is when you take out your wallet, you're just like slapping around those dollar bills.
Right. I think like the way that fight was executed, like Nocturne diving the AD carry, who then ran back to tower. So Nocturne kind of walked away from that one. Then Knifeu Cat having to go dive the tower himself. Meanwhile, fights were happening elsewhere. It was definitely an opportunity for Raptors to kind of capitalize on it. But again, that sound coming in, that's just the sound of the wallet. And like it's so hard to beat down a wallet of that thickness.
Yeah. Honestly, I feel like Mountain could play this a little more aggressively. Like, they could be diving towers if Tim is like tanking it. If this Alistar is tanking it with his ult, they can go so deep, and as long as Alistar does not drop aggro, they can like tower dive for so long. And they just aren't pressuring this gold lead. They have that item difference is like, it's like someone's shopping at, someone's like, oh, I'm gonna shop local. Let me get this like 1-2 items. They're like, oh, I'm gonna go to the big box store. I'm gonna show up with like 3 items to this fight.
Oh yeah. And Dutch Clutch able to secure that dragon despite some of the cheeky over the wall stuff from Rune and Trusty's Karma. Yeah. But I mean, at this point, it's just like Mountain's buying name brand, and Raptors, they're trying to buy those knockoff brands and hope it works quite as well. They don't quite have the money that Mountain has.
Definitely not. But knockoff brands, I mean, can be good sometimes.
Sometimes.
Emily
is awesome. Edging on danger edging.
Nope. Okay. Smart choice by Emily here.
No climax, no big finish, but yeah, Mountain right now is
oh!
Oh, here we go. Paranoia gonna be going down on Trusty's Karma, who just overstepped. Gonna be popping the barrier or the exhaust. Gonna try and get out that one. Great flying forward by Timmy. Great execution there. And this is a big fight. So much damage coming out from now. And Pogs is on the backline. He has the Brandle. Does he have the damage, though? He does not. Knifeu Cat takes him down. And this is it. Rune is the only one left standing. Mountain is going forward, trying to finish this game. And Delta Centauria is on the chase. You are not going to be able to chase this deer too far. But man, this is looking bleak for Raptors.
Yeah, this looks like it. They might just. Oh no, they're backing off. They have so long. Actually, they have about 5 seconds. Never mind, I take it back. Yeah, that should be Baron. You got the deer.
Oh man.
Actually, I love that the second item coming out for this tier was the Dead Man's Plate. She's just so fast.
Yeah.
We got
Timmy's having
World
such a good
Fair.
series. That was such a good engage. He did the like flash, but he already had the W buffered. Flash forward fancy combo.
Oh man, that would have been ridiculous if the Loon Zepco had stolen that or
Oh god, that'd be big silly.
yeah, Runic Echo.
But here it is. The wallet has gotten even thicker. Honestly, this wallet is just busting open.
Like, can you even have 13,000 more dollars in a wallet without it like breaking?
I don't know.
I guess it depends.
Depends on how big the
13
wallet
like
is. This wallet
that's
is
like $13 bills or like $100.
this wallet is like at this point the size of my mattress.
Oh
It's
man, that's a
pretty
thick
huge
wallet.
Yeah, and they're getting that's why Raptors having a hard time. It's really
Yeah.
this wallet, it hurts.
It hurts.
It's a big
to
wallet.
Smack him with this. It's like WW. Give him the wallet, and this guy just comes out. Above. There's like blades sticking out of it.
I mean, it takes 5 people for them to hit them with the wallet. It's a wallet so big it takes 5 people to wield.
I mean, look at this gold difference though. Where's most of this gold? It's 3,000 in the top lane, 2,000 in the jungle, another 2,000 mid lane, like 3,000. 4,000 in the spot for supports. Like, you know, I feel like that's like an extra item for everyone in the game on the side of Mountain.
Oh yeah.
Like,
I mean, Timberland's almost at full build at this point.
Woo!
Just saying on pink words. Here we go. Delta Centaria pretending to be caught out.
Oh no!
Being caught. Flashing forward, but here comes the paranoia, and there it is. Cobb paired up with a little bit of bait action. Going to be able to pick up Cogs there. Knifey Cat is going to be trying to be dunked upon. He's CC'd for a while, but he just keeps on gaining health. It's not like he actually doesn't seem like he takes damage. He just heals it. Double kill for triple kill for Dutch Clutch. And that's going to be the game.
Yeah,
a clean 2-0 for Mountain. Let's go.
Ooh, baby. I mean, look good.
Baby indeed.
12-0 and 11 for Delta. Delta.
Sorry, Dutch Clutch.
Dutch Clutch, not Delta.
Dutch Clutch, baby. Dutch Clutch, thank you very much.
Oh, yeah. Looking good. I mean,
that was awesome.
Dutch Clutch making an impact on those games.
And yeah, I'd love to talk to Dutch and Timmy real quick.
You want to talk to Dutch and Timmy?
Yeah, I think Timberland had a really good series, and same with Dutch. I would like to talk. I would like to talk to them. I can pull them up.
Yeah.
I was gonna.
Yeah, we can pull them up, but like, whew, that was. I mean, those were impressive games. Just kind of getting early leads and running away with it. The jungler impact huge. I mean, Knifey Cat, 2 games on that Samira, a new champion to the league. I mean, ended that game 10-3 and 20, 10-3 and 30 kill participation out of 38 kills.
Yeah, that was pretty.
That's an ADC big. Just being there all the time. I mean, that was a fantastic team.
Yep. All right, so Timmy had to leave, so we're gonna grab Dutch and Delta.
Dutch and Delta, yeah, bring them in. I mean, that was the Wombo combo. More game 1, but game 2 also.
All right. Wait. What's going on?
Heyo.
Hello. How are you? Congrats on the fucking win.
Hello.
Hello. Can you hear us?
Hello. Can you hear me?
Guys, I'm confused.
Can you hear us?
You're confused.
Oh, I'm back. I can hear you now.
Hey,
let's go.
Delta, what's up?
Sorry, I was really confused because like I got moved to the chat and I heard like a few whispers and then it was just blank. I was like, wait, am I getting interviewed? Am I not?
Yeah, you're getting it. Congratulations, you two. A very solid 2-0.
Thank
That
you.
was commanding. That was where did this come from? All right, so coming from last week playing against what was it, Scuttle Crab? Like, what were some of the takeaways? And God, what did you eat? What kind of Wheaties did you have today?
Yeah. So we've just been trying to find our style and trying to find the way we like to play. And it's been kind of a difficult grind with different position swaps and things. But we realized that we really like to have a lot of damage threats. You know, having instead of having Rammus and get Tank Galio mid to where top and AD are only damage, you know, we got the 4 damage dealers. And I think that fits a lot better for our playstyle because the front to back just doesn't work for us. So then having those multiple threats that we can just come in from any angle and just deal damage, it just felt so much better.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely agree with that. And like, I mean, the top jungle synergy that you guys have down is that was huge. I mean, charismatic. I mean, props to him. He's no slouch, but man, like the you made him. You definitely didn't. He didn't look like Chad Maddock this game. We'll just put it like that. Like, what was kind of your strategy against Raptors, and what were some of the points you wanted to attack in terms of like draft and then execution?
Mm-hmm. Dutch, you wanna get some input?
I don't know if Dutch is there.
His phone might be a little bit off. I guess I'll answer until he gets back.
Sure.
But at least for last game, and I mean, I think you touched on it really well. I think we have a really good jungle top synergy. You know, we communicate well. I think me and Dutch are 2 of the more primary shot callers. So it's just really nice to have someone that you communicate with and act with. And I think we act off each other really well. In terms of draft and our game plan and what we wanted to do, is we wanted to get a lot of those damage threats, but we also wanted to minimize the things that were working well for them. You know, we noticed that the Hecarim was working really, really well for them. So then we tried to take that away game 1 because we knew we could play it. And then also with more things, we've been practicing a lot of different picks, and we wanted to pull out a lot of different things, and it just kind of gave us the opportunity to go for it. And again, we wanted to find our comp and find what we wanted to do, and we got the picks that we wanted. So it just worked out really well.
Yeah, I mean, I guess what were your thoughts on like I mean, at least the first game, the pentaban on Timmy?
Yeah, that was interesting. I'm not gonna lie, because we'd never had a lot of focus drawn onto Timmy, and I mean, like, props to Timmy, despite the penta ban, like he still performed really well on a really off champ that he has in Blitzcrank. You know, and then I'm used to getting 2, 3, maybe 4 bans some games. So then to have just the complete open picks to like I could pick whatever I want. Copwalk got whatever he want. Dutch got whatever he wanted. It was, like Timmy being a threat. It was really helpful.
So just in case we're picking up noise, I can't hear anybody from my end, so I'm sorry that I've been a little silent, but I still can't hear anything.
Oh,
Fair, that's strange.
All right.
I was also running with Discord issues where it wasn't transmitting to
weird.
things,
All right.
so that's a little weird.
Yeah,
I'm assuming you can't hear us now, so.
Yeah, it must be some like audio input issues, I guess. I don't know.
All right.
But yeah, I mean, I
internet.
will. Yeah, the internet's a wild place. But yeah, I mean, with that, you guys locked in your playoff spot. So kind of looking into the next weeks and playoffs, I guess, what are you looking to continue to improve upon, and what are some of the teams that you're looking forward to facing?
Yeah. So I think we're just looking to continue solidifying our play style. Solidifying a lot of aggression and a lot of threats coming in from a lot of angles, and figuring out different champion pools and different things we can do to constantly keep our opponents on their toes, so they can't ban out any playstyle we want by getting rid of 2, maybe 3 champions. Just increasing that threat level, so then there's not like one signature champ that they can get rid of, and then all of a sudden our comp falls to shambles. So I think that's what we're going to be really looking for, and I'm excited personally to try and go after Infernal. Like I love all the Infernal team. I think they're all great guys. I've played with them a few times, but I don't know. I wasn't satisfied with our losses that we had against them, so I wanna show them what we've learned and show them what we can do now.
Yeah, and I mean, it looks like you guys are just like learning when leaps and bounds, just like week after week. So this is definitely upsetting any of the Rect analysts that were saying Raptors better than Mountain, and shutting them up pretty
Yeah, you
handily.
guys
So
look good for
yeah,
sure.
yeah,
Thank you.
I'm
I
excited
mean,
to air this VOD. This
yeah,
will be a banger.
Knifeu Cat on that Samira. I
Yeah.
was like, no, Samira. I mean that end game,
Whew.
like game 2, disgusting. 10-3 and 20, but like, whew, you got
Yeah.
looking good.
Yeah, and just I don't know. I was just very impressed with like the level of execution across the board. Everyone was playing phenomenally. So real good props to all of you.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
Yeah,
I'll make sure
Absolutely.
Dutch knows.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
can go tell them what actually happened.
Yeah.
This will be airing
Yeah,
after the
and
next
try and get him on the rec top 5. Come on, we haven't been on there
Hey,
yet.
hey, no, that Rec Top 5 for everyone still watching. If you have clips you liked, whether it's you, whether it's
Have
a
your team
teammate,
rep.
whether it's it's just some random thing you saw, you're watching, you're like, oh my god, that was sick.
Clip
Submit it.
it.
Yeah, clip it,
And have
submit
your
it.
team rep submit it.
Yeah, like, I mean, our founding fathers, they are so busy. They're trying to do so much for this league. They don't have time to like pull all this stuff up. We need you to do that. So like,
We did. We had 28 submissions this week.
28, yeah.
That was
Which gives
awesome.
them more work. Honestly, I say they're busy. Give them more work.
Yeah.
Shout out to Endo. Do you like tulips?
Yeah. All right. Anyways.
Quick thing. Did you guys want to ask Dutch a question? Like just a
Oh.
quick one? I can send him a message and he can talk, but he can't
Oh
hear.
God. Uh, favorite cookie.
Favorite cookie. And say it in chat. I'll see if I can get him to say it in voice, because right now he's typing.
Yeah,
Nice.
I mean,
Yeah, there we go.
It's difficult. It's gonna be honestly a toss up between chocolate chip hot out the oven and
Ooh.
oatmeal raisin hot out the oven.
yeah, oatmeal raisin boy.
I'm a big oatmeal raisin
But like,
fan.
yeah,
So that's...
a cookie right out of the oven beats like any other cookie.
Well,
Just
yeah.
like
I mean,
that.
you shouldn't even have to preface that. You should say whatever cookie at its most optimal
Yeah, which
state
is
is the way to go. So yeah,
Mhm.
hot and fresh
yeah.
out the kitchen.
I respect that. I respect a man who likes a good oatmeal raisin.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
But thank you for watching. Like, follow, subscribe, do whatever you got to do. Rec Top 5 coming out at some point. There is Rec merchandise. I mean, you can get a sweet
Wrecked After Dark, baby.
Rec
And
After Dark on Thursday. You can get a sweet YOTP. I mean, that's gonna be reversed for you guys. There's not much I can do about that.
no, it's not. It's good.
Yeah.
I mean,
Thanks
there's
again
gonna
for
be
having us,
reverse for
guys. Dutch
Anyways.
wanted to say he had a blast.
Word.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Thanks for the good games, guys. And Pickle Popper, Brian the Broken, signing off. Good night.